Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to Mrs. Nurul Ain binti Rafai and my fellow classmates. Today, we are going to present to you our last topic, which is ethical consideration of technology in sport. Before we start, let me introduce to you my group members. First, me myself, Nur Azmira binti Azhar, and my metric number is 2020983477.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Aziz bin Abdul Rahman. My student number is 2018286204.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Salman Al-Lasani and my metric number is 2020131857 and I'm from SR2415M2.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Khairul Fahmi bin Sani. My metric number is 2020736193. I'm from the class SR241 Part 5 M2.
Before we start, I'm going to briefly explain to you our contents today. First is introduction of technology sport. Second, what is advanced material? Third, what is sporting challenge? Fourth, future recommendation in sport technology. After that, ethical issues, then case study, and last but not least is conclusion.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to Madam Ain and my fellow friend. My name is Muhammad Aziz bin Abdul Rahman. I am the first presenter and today I would like to present about topic chapter 8. Okay, let's go to the introduction. In introduction, I would like to talk about what is technology in sport. Actually, technology is a technology, but technology in sport means athletes use technology in sport to improve their training and competition environment in order to increase their overall athletic performance. Technology, for your information, technology in sport was designed to satisfy human desire or ambition in related to a certain sport. As a result of this advancement in technology, players may now prepare for any athletic competition utilizing technology. Alright, for the next slide is what is use of technology in sport? Use of technology in sport was divided into 2 points, which is training innovation and equipment advance. For training innovation, there is much training innovation in many sports. Like example, elite sport which have become standard practice. Some of the many training innovation in the inclusion of specific tests. In addition to this training innovation, biomechanical analysis of specific movement has become more common in a variety of sports. There are so many other training innovation used in sport. While for equipment advances are specific to sport where the equipment is used. Equipment advances can be in so many variants, which is like example in clothing, protective equipment, general equipment, and technological equipment. Many equipment advances in sport have caused increases in sport performance that are not due to the ability of the athlete, but due to the equipment advances. Alright, for the next slide is what is the benefit through of technology in sport? Technology actually help athletes to perform better and also can enhance athlete performance. Also, health and well-being of performers can be maintained and observed. Like example, for football player, while they're training, the coach will give one device that we call it as a heart rate detector. The function of heart rate detector is to observe performance of the athlete and also to detect the heart rate of the athlete while they are training. Next is add on more safety to prevent serious injury to the athlete. As we can see in new feature of F1 car, they have one safety bar on the cockpit. The function of safety bar is to prevent any serious injury happen while the car crash. Next is modern athletic technology have also increased fan engagement and enthusiasm by making officiating easier and more precise. Alright, for the next slide is what changed in sport because of technology. Actually, there are so many changes happen in sport because of the technology. Like example, advanced material design in sport equipment technology has changed the sporting experience to one in which many can success without much talent or training. High technology in sport equipment also has a potential physical danger for player and spectator. Like example, new technology baseball bat composition can produce ball velocity over 130 miles per hour. It can be so dangerous for pitcher, shortstop, third baseman and first baseman. Alright, that's all from me. Now I will pass the to the next presenter, which is Muhammad Salman.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Salman and today I will give some information about advanced material or technology. First and foremost, why use advanced materials? Why we use advanced materials is because advanced material design in sport equipment technology have transformed the sporting experience by allowing even those with a little talents or training to succeed. This general concept, according to Tai and Oberdick 2003, become more detailed when they describe material device design and make exciting human activity easier, or to make possible activity that people have dreamed of but are not biologically adapted to. Technology is understood as human-made means to reach human interest and goal. Sport technologies are human-made mean to reach human interest and goal in or related to sport. Advanced material contributes significantly to how well an athlete and even a recreational player can perform. Okay, let's move on to the benefit of advanced materials. Recent development in sporting technologies has created a variety of products aimed at improving and increasing athlete performance. Athlete health can be measured by modern sporting technology such as heart rate monitor, pedometer, and body fat monitor. Participant safety at all times have also been made possible through the development of certain sporting equipment such as helmet and body protection, which are used in boxing and ice hockey to help prevent injuries. Also, modern sporting technology have been made competition judging easier and more accurate. Spectator interest and excitement is enhanced by broadcasting and in-stadium displays such as scoreboard. Next, how technology can be used to enhance athlete performance. Clothing and footwear for sport should be user-friendly and have important aspects such as strength, flexibility, density, thickness, durability, toughness, moisture resistance, and most importantly is affordability. Footwear is typically thought as a being more for comfort and injury prevention than for performance increase. Swimming clothes as a complete body suit is an example that are frequently claimed to explain a competitor performance times, where a difference between winning and losing a race is measured in the hundredth of a second. In tennis, the rackets were designed to increase ball speed while reducing potential vibration, which can contribute to a condition known as tennis elbow. The bicycle has also advanced in recent time with the introduction of specialized wheel, pneumatic tire, brake lever, and pedal that's all aimed at boosting the bicycle stability and rigidity that surely in the same way enhance athlete performance. The more efficient technology is the high-speed camera which are used in sport. There are various high-speed cameras such as motion camera. Motion camera are used in sport medicine, physical education and sport. High-speed camera used in physical education and sport such as, for example, to training and analysis, kinematic, biomechanic research, locomotive and behavioral analysis, physical therapy and injury prevention. The next point is advantages of advanced technology. Okay, firstly, the advantages of advanced technology for athletes. Its better result by doing small improvement can make a big difference. Secondly, better medical care result in fewer injury or faster recovery from injury. Third, feedback from coaches is more focused, objective and helpful. And lastly, improved kits is more comfortable, more efficient and safer. Next, advantages of advanced technology for official. Firstly, support team approach, so there is less pressure on individuals. Secondly, information can be shared easily and quickly and stored over time. Third, decision and scoring are more reliable and accurate. And lastly, there is increased confidence and trust in official. Furthermore, advantages for spectator that is more engaged in the sport and more informed about the role and players. And lastly, the advantages is for sport generally. First, to increase participation. Second, to support less wealthy sport to promote themselves. Third is to lead to more coverage and revenue, and lastly to improve safety. Next is the disadvantages of advanced technology. The disadvantages of advanced technology is first, hit the athlete by invade privacy. Secondly, blur line between personal and professional time. Third, availability and cost make sport and success exclusive to wealthy people and countries. Fourth, time to athlete and coaches into cheating or unfair practices. And lastly is focuses solely on victory rather than athlete achievement. Okay, let's move on to the disadvantages for official. Firstly, slow the game. Secondly, not available at all levels of competition. Third, no longer trust people decision. Fourth, undermine respect for official knowledge and expertise. And lastly, undermine honesty, integrity and the spirit of fair play. The next disadvantages is for spectators. First, distract from actual play. Secondly, reduce the atmosphere at live event. Also, reduce interest in grassroots events that are not supported by technology. And next, increase spectator or broadcaster cost. And lastly, enable troll to attack individual athletes. The last disadvantages is for sport generally. Firstly, distract from intensity of physical activity. Secondly, increase cost to sport and participant. And lastly, sponsor more interest in technology than sport or athlete. My last point is why we need advanced technology. So, the main reason why we need advanced technology is to see the correct decisions are being made, fair to the player and team that the right decisions are made. Also, improve and increase athlete performance and efficiency. And lastly, improve safety of athlete that can prevent injuries. Okay, that's all for me. We move on to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Muhammad Salman. Okay, now I will continue the present. In this slide, I would like to talk about one technology in sport that we call it as a HOI technology. For your information, HOI technology was developed in the UK by Dr. Paul Hawking in 2001. HOI technology is a computer system that visually track the ball journey and display the result as moving picture. HOI technology was utilized in 20 different sports, starting with cricket and becoming famous via tennis, and also HOI was later adopted by football and other sports. HOI technology is the most forward-thinking technology supplier in the sport broadcasting industry. The bulk of television networks generally utilize it to follow the trajectory of the ball. In HOI technology, they have two components in HOI, which is tracking system and video replay system. For tracking system, HOI technology can detect speed of the ball, how much the ball bounces, and how much the ball deviates sideways. While for video replay system, Huai technology can incorporate more video replay camera for analysis from different angle, which can be controlled remotely. The video is captured and stored digitally on hard disk. This uses display unit like monitor and projector screen. That's all from me. Thank you, and I will pass to the next presenter, Azmira.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Azmira and I'm going to be your third presenter today. So, what is Spotting Challenge? Spotting Challenge is a use of technology such as tools, device or systems that help in sport, especially in sport competition. This new technology can improve the competition systems and help the officials to do less mistake during decision making. However, new technology do have effects and implication for the both positive and negatively. Let I explain to you one by one. Okay, now let we proceed with positive effect. First is sport technology can provide safety to athletes. Sport technology is a high technology innovation that used in athletics to keep athletes safe and healthy. Because sport injuries can be devastating and may end athletes' career. So this sport technology can help athletes from causing lifetime damage to athletes' body. For example, sport technology that been used in American football is a Vices 01 football helmet. Spot technology can reduce human error. This will make judging procedure more accurate because the technology can sense any movement and impact made by the athletes and also can key in correct data to the system. Human error can cause negative problems. If referees fail to evaluate the mistake, it can lead to injury and satisfactions towards athletes. For example, in 2009 Beijing Olympic, referees missed a high kick from British athlete Sarah Stevenson that should have won that time. The incident shown the result made was because human error. Well, everyone know in taekwondo tournament they need 4 judges on each side to evaluate the athletes. Judges make a decision based on what they see only. Because of this problem, IOC has placed sensory system into taekwondo socks and body protector to sense athlete movements. So athletes just need to focus on accuracy rather than force. The third one is sport technology can improve and increase athletes' performance and efficiency. Technology advances are helping to improve athletes in almost every aspect of life. Scientists have discovered many ways of using technology to help athletes enhance various aspects of their performance. For example, if the athlete use video analysis, athletes can know and monitor their own strengths, weaknesses, mistakes, and any area that need further training. Next, sport technology also can help athletes to do things that they were thought impossible and can help to recover from injury quicker and improve their performance following an injury. So, the technology can help athletes focus on the important range of motion only. This will help athletes increase their performance during the tournament. The fourth one is sport technology can improve referees' decision making. The decision made by a referees can affect the outcome of the game. In some situations, the direction of the game can be changed by a single decision. Therefore, the technology can help to assist referees in decision-making process in professional ways, so that the flow of the game will not be disrupted and the game will not be delayed with unnecessary arguments. The last point in positive impact of using sport technology is can improve athletes' ethical dilemmas. Sport technology can detect athletes' bad attempt to use drug before the competition. The technology can lead to fairness because every contestant compete without using any prohibited chemicals. For example, blood doping testing. Blood doping is a test that performed to the athletes to know whether the athletes took extra hemoglobin or not. Taking blood doping is banned by IOC because it will give an advantage to the taker. This technology can prevent athletes to cheat in the competition. So now, let's continue with the negative effects of using sport technology. The first negative impact is alternative argument. Alternative argument is a decision made based on his or her personal opinion. The outcome of the results make people feel unsatisfied, worried, and can lead to the argument. For example, Oscar Pistorius cases, the flex-foot cheetah. Pistorius was born without fibula. He was unable to walk until he put the blade on his leg. He was qualified to 2012 Summer Olympics in London, but this decision becomes controversy. Scientists debate that Pistorius used less 25% energy than natural runners. His blade can absorb high stress level and storing more energy than others. This will give more benefits to the Pistorius to win the competition. However, he still not qualified to the next stage by 0.7 seconds late. Next negative impact is can lead to direct harm. Advanced material can lead to potential physical danger. For example, javelin sport case. A German athlete unwitting threw the javelin spear, then the spear traveled down to the referee neck, who on his way to measure distance of javelin toss. These incidents are very dangerous to the players and spectators. Because of that, the center of gravity was moved 1.6 inch forward so that the spear can land sooner.
Det et spydkast.
Og det Juha Laukkanen fra Finland som kaster i 6. omgang. Og spydet treffer faktisk en funksjonær.
For the last negative effects is technology in a bottle. Every athletes have their own limit. The technology tends to urge athletes to do more and develop sport ethic to meet challenge. A former athlete can experience debilitated knee, osteoarthritis, and many more. In a simple word, technology can boost athletes' performance but will affect athletes' health negatively. What improvement or future technology that can be added in sport? First, the technology must not harmful or destructive to individual. The technology that have been made must follow the safety regulations so that it will not bring harm to the user, especially athletes. Second, sport technology is helpful in performing the activities. Ensure that technology can help the users in performing activities such as training, drills, and also competition. Then can help improve the motor skills, health, and physical fitness. This can help to make sure the athletes can achieve a good performance. After that, can improve the enjoyment of doing the activities. In order to enjoy and have fun while doing the activities, the technology must able to make athletes interested in doing activities to prevent boredom. Make sure that technology made has undergo try and error process in order to prevent negative effects or harm to the users. Next point is more forensic and meticulous review systems. The data of the technology must be collected in order to improve the next technology that will be made. Lastly, the new equipment design will be enhanced due to the collected data from the previous review. That's all from me. Now we're going to proceed to the next presenter.
My name is Muhammad Khairul Fahmi Bensani, and I would like to present about the ethical issues related to the technology used in sport. So, what is ethical issues? Ethical issues happen when a given decision, scenario, or activity creates a conflict with society morals principles. The both individuals and business organizations can be involved in these conflicts, since any of their activities might be put to question from an ethical standpoint. In simple words, ethical consideration will mean an accumulation of values and principles that address the question of what is good or bad in human affairs. So there are a number of ethical issues related to technology used in sport, and there are many who debate the place of technology in sport. To go further in this, I will give some explanations or some examples in case study or ethical issues related to the technology in sport. The first point is, has technology gone too far? This is one of the biggest ethical issues related to technology that is used in sport. Technology should be used to improve sport performance. This is because the audience want to see improved performance the game, and athletes want to improve their performance in this game or their game. The improvements in performance will become very rare if technology is removed from it. However, when technology leads to unfair competitions, its use should become limited to everyone. The first case study is about the VAR technology. VAR is a form technology that is supposed to help referees to make near accurate decisions. As the game progresses, assistant referees away from the stadium watch instant replays of incidents. Over wireless headsets, they communicate with the referees, advising them on any game-changing incidents. VAR is supposed to only assist referees in 4 main areas like goals, penalties, red card, and mistaken identity. In this case study, VAR technology is bad and cut the excitement of the football game. As we know, football is the most popular and exciting sport in the world. So why do some people always have to find new ways like VAR technology to spoil the beautiful game? In this case, VAR technology make the fans or spectators not enjoyable because the VAR impacts on the ability to celebrate a goal, and the time it took to resolve decisions by the referees were the most frustrating aspect of its use, because some reviews on the VARs take up to 5 minutes and more. Then, VAR technology takes the excitement out of football. For examples, players don't hug each other after scoring goal anymore. Instead, they look straight toward the referee decisions on the VAR technology review. It is removing the enjoyment of football because the VAR technology. The point number 2 is about the equity of access. The ethical issues related to technology used in sport include the equity of access. Accessing technology is expensive especially when talking about physiological testing or biomechanical analysis. Even some equipment is costly, and if all competitors cannot access the technology, then the competition is unfair due to inequities in access to technology. However, most sporting competition involve athletes or clubs who either can afford technologies or cannot afford technologies. For the second point, I checked the case about the referees reject VAR reviews and the VAR did not want to review the situations. This happened when the Barcelona's player Gerard Piqué appeared to be pulled down in the penalty area in the 93 minute of the game. But the referee Antonio Alvaro Rojas turned down Barca's appeal to get the VAR review, and also the decisions did not even appear to be referred to VAR. Whereas in that match, Real Sociedad had earlier been awarded penalty in almost the same situations when the Barcelona's player Sergio Busquets faced or tackled the Diego Llorente. In this case, the Barcelona manager and player felt this decision made by the referee or VAR is unfair for them because the penalty calls should have been looked at the VAR technology. Based on this learning, we can refer these ethical issues related to technology used in sport is equity of access. In this match, VAR technology is work and can accessing between these two teams is fair competitions. But when it happens unfairly in using this technology in a match, it makes this controversy about the equity of access. This is because in all competitions or during the match cannot access the technology that can make the competition is unfair due to inequities in access to technology. For the third point is about the unfair competitions. This point is about ethical issues considered on has access to technology create the unfair competitions. It is true that international sport competition does not have the same level of equity. It is because basically the athlete that have a better sponsorship can dominate the game. The unfair competitions may also happen if sport associations or sponsors breach the competition rules. I will discuss this point on the third case study. For the third case study, in 2000 a media frenzy happened when it was revealed that the first team swimsuit will be only given to the athlete sponsored by Speedo. In 2000, the Australian Olympic Committee (AOC) wrote to the court about seeking ruling on the technology's legality with support that the suit will be remain in service as accessible unfair due to its sponsorship limitations or too expensive in the competitions. Furthermore, lecture designs such as the S-Glide by Arena and LZR by Speedo reduce the cross-sectional areas of swimmers and subsequently lower the drag coefficients. Finally, it was also claimed that the suit compressed muscles and reduced muscle vibrations, therefore improving endurance performance through the facilitation of venous returns. In addition, it was suggested the suits could trap the air, thereby give swimmers improving their buoyancy and speed, and also was ultimately a cut down on fatigue. This is being unfair competition because the international sport competition do not have the same level of equity, and the athletes that have a better sponsorship also can dominate the game. That is why the high technology swimsuit by Speedo and Arena was banned in the competitions. So in conclusions, every human in this world have a limits, physical, emotional and psychological difference. The sport technology is not limited to enhance performance, and that is why it potentially extend it will help improve the gameplay, athlete performance, rehabilitations and injury preventions. And the issues of ethical consideration has become a matter of concerns in sporting circles, and if not properly addressed, it will make a sporting activity lose its respects, and people will lose interest in participating in sports activities, and that will result in less in sponsorships and participations. Even with many benefits for using technology for team and management, it must be used fairly and wisely for good purpose. The concepts of fairness or unfairness due to technological introduction in sport was an overarching major theme for future work in producing technology in sports, such as solve the issues of applying technology in sports, the growing interest in and demand for better sport technologies, athletic performance, leisures, entertainment, and how technology could affect the rules of the game. So that's all from us for these presentations. Thank you everyone.